he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
B.A., every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here are the Heat. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Butler. For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Butler against Mitchell. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. Out to Lowry. For 3, Robinson. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Here's Gobert. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
It's Lowry with a drive. Misses from short range. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Outside Conley. Driving inside.
Well, at just 6 foot, Kyle Lowry has such a low center of gravity, and he uses it well on the defensive end. So hard to shake.
Pass to Tucker. Butler against Gobert. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in from deep. Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Adebayo sets a screen. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now for 3. O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Robinson against Mitchell. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Tucker. The 3-ball. From the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler, and here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Butler. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And then
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're gonna finish.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. 6 to shoot. Puts it up off the inbound. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mitchell misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The 3 from Mitchell. Pure from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points.
This guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Clock is at 3. Here's Butler driving to the basket, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Butler. That one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Alec. Thanks for that.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Outside Robinson.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:36 left in the first half. Here's Butler.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Robinson in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Tucker drops in the three. Tucker's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Butler finds Robinson. Outside Tucker. Launches it. Adebayo in the post. Bogdanovich on him. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Mike Conley. Free throws good. Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Robinson against Mitchell. Bogdanovich. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. And here's Tucker. Tries the spin move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Clarkson outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a... Allie, as always, thank you. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at the 4 spot. Pascal with the steal. And the bucket is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clarkson grabs a miss. And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And for Miami, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to House. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. To the inside. Hero outside. Here's Vincent down low. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to House. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Vincent. Here's Hero. The rebound by Whiteside.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Clarkson's got room. He can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Pascal with the steal. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to House. To the middle. Offensive board. Here's the second effort. And there's the nice layup by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Pascal secures it. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Fires the three. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Hero for three.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Pascal. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
All by himself. Here's Alexander Walker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, how about the steal off great anticipation by Clarkson, then the kick ahead. Perfectly done.
Hero for three. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pascal takes the 12-footer and hits it. Pascal's got his second basket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Here's Oladipo. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. Butler passes to Adebayo. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Adebayo.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
And here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Butler.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Robinson. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
To the paint. Outside for Butler. For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot from 20 feet out, and the shot falls short that time. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Off target from outside. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And here's Butler outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Count it.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Butler on the wing, defended by Gobert. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Conley against Lowry. Conley goes in. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Lowry outside. Inside. Looking to end the run. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Out to Lowry. The 3 is up. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining
To the middle.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Tucker, no good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Now here's Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Now, here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard lead.
Mitchell against Booker. The drive by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Paul dishes to Booker. And he drives in. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the screen. Klopp's in the layup for 2.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Paul against Conley. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Crowder with the steal. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Booker with no one around, hands it from downtown.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Ayton following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Bridges shot. Good.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Booker. Three-pointer, Crowder. Booker finds Crowder. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Offensive rebound. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell against Booker. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For 3, Mitchell. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker finds 8. In the corner, it's Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Paul with the ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For the finish, rejected by Booker. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Look.
All right, offense coming out of the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. That one good for 2.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
The pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. 5 on the clock. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. O'Neal dishes to Conley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Booker, following the bucket by the Jazz. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. For Utah, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Ayton finds Booker. And here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Jacks up a 3. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul for 3. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Stolen by Mitchell. It's deflected. Utah trailing here. Pass to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. From downtown. And the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Bogdanovich left side. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal from long range. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. It's Crowder on the wing. Booker outside. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Over Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Over Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
18.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Utah shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Craig. After Rudy Gay's bucket, Craig finds McGee.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. The drive by Clarkson. Right side, high post. Back to Clarkson for the lead. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. A 2-point game.
Walking foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Payne.
Team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Landry.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gay outside. Pass to Clarkson. Over in the corner, Pascal. Another miss by Utah.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the pass to Holiday. He kicks it to McGee. Passes it to Shamet. Stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Azubuike, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Jazz. McGee, the pass to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Pascal. Back to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by McGee. Pascal against Craig. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Shamet, the pass to Holiday. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And that one's good, Shamet. And the Suns lead by 1.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Holiday. Back to Shamet. From deep. Rebound, Utah. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Holiday, the pass to Shamet. From outside the arc. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. And it goes down 2 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Holiday against Gay. And Holiday kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee the pass to Shamet. Pulls up on the elbow. It's good. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gay drives in. Clarkson outside. Shoots from 8. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Holiday. Off target with his 3. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now, here is O'Neal. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul kicks to Crowder. It's tipped. The pass to Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Kicks it out to Booker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell looking it over. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Paul passes to Booker. Looking to end his cold spell. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gobert with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns trailing. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Mitchell. The shot No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges against Gobert. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
The drive by Mitchell, rejected by Booker. Here's Bridges, stolen by O'Neal. Gobert with it, outguarded by Booker. And taken away by Paul. Lobs it up for Crowder. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And they get it back. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Ayton. And that one's good, Mitchell.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
On the wing, Booker. A three ball. Hits the three-point bomb.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Mitchell. Conley dishes to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Trifecta!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Here's the three. Paul passes to Ayton. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. For three. Again, Mitchell missing. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it out.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
sports. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Collins finds Capella. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. And that's going to be a travel. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to O'Neal. To the left wing. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Collins.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah trailing here. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. There's the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Spins. Here's Young. The shot won't fall. Conley with some nice D. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining 3s. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Mitchell for 3. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Young. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Over to the left wing. Going inside. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Mitchell with the ball. 4-3. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Picked by Gobert. 3 seconds left. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for Utah.
It's both from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a...
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Collins with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
You got a piece of it.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Mitchell drives in. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Hunter. Back to Young. Now Capella. Collins outside. Now Hunter from deep three-point range. Another three for Atlanta. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Utah foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Young from long range. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Bogdanovich. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Collins.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And stolen by Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Utah. Now the Hawks with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Hunter can't get it to go. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Bogdanovich up top. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Launches a three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Atlanta's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Young against Conley. Outside Young.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Conley.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
The crossover, so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Pass to Hunter. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
The three from Mitchell, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Conley.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
24.
Thanks, Allie. After
32.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Right with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Clarkson, here we go.
Walking foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paschall. Takes it inside. Back to Whiteside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Gay outside. Pass to Azubuike. Now Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Okongwu. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Paschall passes to Gay. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Right with the board. The Hawks leading. Pass to Gallinari. Let's go with a 3. And no good. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's the drive.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Right, the pass to Williams. into the third. 2 minutes in now. There's the block.
Now using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Clarkson finds Pascal. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Herder. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Shoots from the line. Deflected. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clarkson outside to the right side. Outside Pascal. Pass to Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson outside. Into the lane. Rejected by Okongwu.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wright. To end the drought. Sinks the tray. Wright's got 6 here in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Clarkson outside. And here's Whiteside.
Foul. Okongwu. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Wright against Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Azubuike's shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Wright outside. It's stolen by Clarkson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's the 3. Whiteside can't get it to go. Whiteside's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The kick out to Williams. Here's Okongwu. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Herder. Shoots over Whiteside. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Clarkson attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Williams. And here's Okongwu for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Finish.
Your Jazz Dancers.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Young against Conley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Releases. Hunter can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Mitchell into the lane. 3-pointer O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Collins with the slam.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Hunter against Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Conley against Young. Here's Hunter. Back to Young. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Collins. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Back to Young. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. They get it back. Another shot. The shot no good. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. 1:43 left in the fourth. Stolen by Young. And he lays it in on the break. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Hunter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Young against Conley. Collins passes to Hunter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Capella. Lets it go from the wing. Young missing again.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
In just his 2nd season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished 2nd in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Mitchell against Hunter. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Hunter. Now Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. They played the villain tonight.
And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kept alive. Second chance shot outside Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. Logic is sound. Execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Jazz with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Robinson. There's the drive, and it's Robinson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Mitchell finds Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Robinson missing again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. There's O'Neal with the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Butler in the corner. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort to the middle. And here's the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Robinson misses.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Pushing it up. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. And stolen by Butler. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovich. He has been the story for the Utah Jazz. He now...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Robinson down low. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Latre. Gobert with the block.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
To the wing right side. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. 3-pointer. Butler got a piece of it.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Jazz leading by 7. Now Mitchell. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
This guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Here's Lowry. And he banks in the layup. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The Heat trail by 10. Back to Robinson. There's the pass to Tucker. This one for 3. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gobert with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler goes in. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 10. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. Conley's got 5.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Here's Tucker. Adebayo against Gobert. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:15 left in the first half of the game. Right wing. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Jazz on D. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Passes to Adebayo. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Jazz, 26.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero passes to Oladipo. Buries it from three-point range.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Clarkson. Gay outside. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. To the inside. Stolen by Martin. In transition, here comes Miami. Nick Saban. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Martin. 20 feet out. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, high effort play by Hero. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
Three from Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Heat trail by 7. Oladipo finds Hero. Here's Vincent. From the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pascal, the pass to Azubuike. Turn around Jay. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 9. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Driving inside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They recover it. Hero off the left rim and out.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They swipe it. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Heroes got 7 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Offensive rebound. The Heat trail by 11. And there's the pass to Oladipo. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 5 points in the game.
Well, you give the defense a lot of different looks. In the mid-range, Victor Oladipo, very comfortable.
Gay outside. Pasco kicks to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson for three. The offensive rebound. And Whiteside stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Clarkson with the ball. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Nobody near Pascal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 9 and stolen by Whiteside. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. There's the three. It's deflected. Miami again turning it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
First personal foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Tucker.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Lowry penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Passes it to Conley. Stolen by Robinson. Lowry kicks to Butler. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Conley against Lowry. Stolen by Michael Conley. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, Mike Conley able to get out in the open floor, and that's where his quickness really comes to bear. Tremendous finish.
Robinson for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson passes to Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to O'Neal. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Butler goes in. Now the pass to Tucker. Stolen by O'Neal. For three, Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Miami again turning it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point range, the Jazz with another miss. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Butler missing. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. And it's Lowry penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The three. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Crowder following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. He shoots. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Booker. Here he goes. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's O'Neal, covered by Crowder. O'Neal misses. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. From deep, Conley counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And so it's Utah with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Mitchell. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. From deep. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Booker against Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Paul. The 3 from Ayton. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Right side Mitchell. Outside Conley. Driving in. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. And Crowder with the jam.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Now here's Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Lets it go from 11. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Back to Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Suns leading. Here's Paul. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Aiden pulls it down.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Aiden, a screen on Mitchell.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead. They lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul for 3. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 7 points in the game. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Aiden. Over Gobert. It's blocked.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Conley passes to Gobert. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outside for Booker. And there's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Gobert from behind the arc. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship. Like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession. being more dominant every game.
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. And Crowder with the jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Bogdanovich. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the break. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Paul with it. He's got 7. Booker for 3. Ayton finds Bridges. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Crowder outside from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Conley on the attack. And again, another missed shot.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what?
And so it's the Phoenix. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Saric in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Payton. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. Outside Pascal. Here's Azubuike. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Shamet. Now McGee. Defended by Whiteside. 6 to shoot. McGee passes to Saric. That three's off the mark. The Jazz shooting about 43% on this one. To the inside, Azubuike goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 6 points for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Payton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Johnson. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
At the line,
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Cam Johnson. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Payton against Gay. Pass to Pascal. Whiteside with it. Out to the wing. There's the screen by Whiteside. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with the finish.
Highlight reel, baby. The big fella Whiteside, he has hang time.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Fires it. Shamet, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Now here's Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Back to Whiteside. Left side Pascal. It's stolen by Johnson. Saric down low. Defended by Gay. Here's Payton. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Payton. It's Shamet on the wing. There's the triple.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebounded by the Jazz.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Pass to Azubuike. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Craig is checked in for Saric.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half.
Suns dance through destiny. Make some noise.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's on Clarkson.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
So he gets them both. The Jazz have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Gay against Payton. Gay attacking. Oh, stolen by Payton. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now here's Payton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Payton. Back to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payton. Inside. Here's McGee. And Pascal secures it. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So we'll see Jordan Clarkson go to the line here. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Phoenix calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Bridges left side. His first shot coming late, and the shot no good, a bit short. It's all tied in Phoenix. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Utah, The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And Mitchell with the slam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. For 3, Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. They get it again. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert up top. Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. Now here's Bogdanovic. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Jazz lead by 1. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Crowder with a steal. 3-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovic. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Crowder, that's good.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to
game.
Bogdanovic. And that one, good.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovic work through contact on that play. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Crowder outside. Puts it up from 17. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Rudy Gobert may be one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker, the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Oh, my. A powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. Here's O'Neal, following the score by Phoenix.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Jazz.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns get another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Oh, he buried the 3.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Jazz. Offense and defense, both key factors tonight. And the pair of a couple of great big men. And in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. High post, Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Capella at the elbow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Mitchell against Young. Shakes him. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Young. Back to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Steps back. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Young is doubled. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Mitchell finds Gobert. To the paint. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Off target at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Collins. Spins to the rack. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Collins. The 8-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks trail by 4. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by O'Neal. Gobert with it. guarded by Hunter. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Young outside. But Trey, no good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And here's Young from the arc. Screen by Capella. And Trey Young gets the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Mitchell outside. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the wing. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The layup off target. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Utah out in front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell against Young. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Young passes to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hunter against O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Over Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Mitchell outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Young dishes to Hunter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Conley against Young. Conley the pass to Gobert. Nifty move. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Collins. Hunter against O'Neal to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Paschall. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at power forward. Wright. And he comes up with the deuce. Wright's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Clarkson dishes to Azubuike. Whiteside inside, over Okongwu, and he can't bank that one in. Wright looking around. Dishes it to Gallinari. Wright against Clarkson, and Wright kicks to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5, down low. Here's Okongwu. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Azubuike the pass to Pascal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Driving in and slam dunk by Pascal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The pass to Okongwu. Back to right. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A tight game here in Atlanta. Clarkson outside. Azubuike is screen on right. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Wright's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Azubuike for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Up top right, he's covered by Clarkson. The kick out to Williams. In the corner, Herter with it. Tries from 10, and too long on the shot. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 14 foul. Jazz trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Herter. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Clarkson with the ball. Okongwu covering. Here's Whiteside. Here's Pascal. He kicks it to Whiteside. From deep, Gay. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks leading by 3.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And it's Wright missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Pascal kicks to Azubuike. Gay inside. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side, Clarkson.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Wright. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Clock at 4. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 10 points.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta up.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. And there's the drive. Count that one. That's now 8 points for Trae Young.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Hunter. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Young, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shots good by Mitchell.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Young, here we go.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Young taking his time here. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. He feeds it to Collins. The kick out to Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Mitchell outside. The dish to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. A 15-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's Young on the wing for by Conley. Young is double. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell with it. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Now Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Here's Mitchell for Hunter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Young, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.